former Gladiators host Ulrika Jonsson, 55, has admitted there is one part of King Charles III's coronation that she's really not looking forward to. Wistfully harking back to delicious dishes often associated with lavish royal events, she explained why she feels the latest recipe to help celebrate the momentous occasion is nothing to write home about. Recently a recipe for King Charles's coronation quiche was unveiled, sparking mixed reactions from households excitingly preparing for a day of street parties and enjoying good food with the family. Ulrika is clearly not a fan, as she described her yearning for a dish that could match up to Chef Rosemary Hume's coronation chicken. The sweet and spicy dish, which sees chicken covered in an Indian-inspired creamy curry sauce, was created in 1953 to mark the Queen's succession to the throne the previous year. While this recipe has become a staple of many a British picnic, Ulrika does not have high hopes for the coronation quiche. As a keen cook, I was really looking forward to a great recipe to celebrate the King's coronation, Ulrika began, referring to the late Rosemary's lovely chicken dish. She then went on to voice her dismay at the recipe intended to celebrate King Charles' ascension to the throne, which is a quiche containing spinach, broad beans and tarragon. Don't miss. Monty Don and wife lost everything as they were left almost bankrupt. News. Paul O'Grady's coffin buried next to grave of ex-lover Brendan Murphy. News. Holly Willoughby issues health update after this morning absence. Insight. Broad beans are not in season yet and, although I do love tarragon, it's not a widely loved herb, Ulrika complained in her column for The Sun. There's also an egg shortage, thanks to avian flu, with prices having rocketed by 30% over the past year. So I'm questioning this recipe because of the ingredients required, but also the dull prospect of a spinachy situation whose only redeeming feature is pastry, which I always struggled to make, she continued exasperatedly, before adding, I'm underwhelmed and just so full of disappointment. Especially because we're crowning a king, and I do like to stick to that stereotypical masculinity trope that real men don't eat quiche. King Charles III's coronation will take place on Saturday, May 6 at Westminster Abbey.